Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu, the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Lex, and this is not the Stacker channel. Today we're playing Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, specifically Swap. This is where we're going to be playing both Tetris and Puyo Puyo, but swapping between them. 529, welcome in. I see YouTube has changed their styling a little bit. The moderator icon looks different now. It's no longer a wrench. It's kind of disappointing, but I guess the shield is appropriate too. I hope you're all doing well. Also, I figured out what was the issue with YouTube apparently not getting enough bitrate. And for some reason my encoder settings have... I must have messed with something in there. But the encoder settings were set to a bitrate of 2500, where it should be 6000. This was apparent the other day. I don't think I saw it yesterday. Must have, yeah, I don't know. That or I wasn't paying attention. Okay. I'll go ahead and do this. We're going to be doing endurance mode, which means we're going to face as many CPUs as we can beat, and then yeah. 6,000 was the limit for Twitch and YouTube except higher. Yes, that is correct. Twitch, you should be at 6,000, and then YouTube can accept higher, and they actually recommend higher. But if you're dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, you're capped at 6,000 because of Twitch's rules. So Twitch, what they say is that the stream on Twitch has to be as good or better than the stream on other platforms, which means you're capped at 6,000. And anything more than 6,000, Twitch struggles a bit. Hope volume levels are okay. And for anyone who is in the Underground Pen Club, This is an open VC, so feel free to hop in if you're in there. Asked a combination of rules. Yeah, it makes it feel like they have some sort of inferiority complex, but from a business perspective, I guess I get it. But it is pretty inconvenient. Not that I don't think it's affected me a whole lot though. Where is this speed on Tetrio? Anyway, the trick here is you want to try to maximize your combos. You'll see me build a few here. It'll make more sense when they actually continue rolling out 1440p. For some reason I thought they already had that, but I guess not. Not that I go for more than 1080 anyway. Usually for watching, I actually only stick to 720, because otherwise my screenshots take up way too much space. I want to wait for that to go off before I start setting off the combo. So there's just going to be a lot of that today in this stream. It's limited beta. Last time I tried to watch, time to use it was incredibly unstable. I had to fall back to 1080p for that stream. I see. Where's the... okay, there's my yellow. Didn't rotate. So I feel like I'm a whole lot faster on the Switch, specifically in this game, compared to my performance in Tetris, and I'm still trying to figure out why. I think part of it is because of the controller. I've tried using the Switch controller on Tetris, but there's some latency issues with that, so it's non-viable. Yeah, oh, that's a misdrop. Better not do that when it actually counts. Ha! Ha! Well. So yeah, we're doing this today because I am practicing for something. I'm not telling you what it is. Some of you may be able to piece it together. But, yeah, swap is specifically the thing that I have signed up for. I didn't realize I had a combo going. It's not gonna clear anything, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna upstack here. Is upstack the right word to use for Puyo? I know it's a Tetris term. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, whatever. As far as I've been able to gather here, you wanna upstack, or you wanna downstack a combo the first half and then upstack, preparing for another combo in the second half. And you want to wait for your combo on the other board to start before you start downstacking, so that you get the swap combo. As far as I can tell, the best strategy here is probably a 2-wide, at least on the Tetris board. This gives you the most flexibility in terms of which pieces to drop in the well, but also gives you a very good combo downstack. That was not supposed to clear. Oops. Oops. I think my record here was probably around 30-ish, so I expect to get pretty high here too. And part of the reason why I don't go much higher is because I feel like I'm spending too much time on the game, so I stop and top out. It's like I could be a little bit more productive with my time, but if I'm streaming it, then that's content and it counts. I shouldn't wait for that, actually. Because I can still get the swap. I can still get the swap combo if I, as long as it starts. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna save that for this. I need another yellow. Actually, this will do too. Cycle to the... oh, no. Not dropping long enough. Gonna hopefully cycle through enough of that. Okay. I can do that. And I get a 2-chain. 3-chain? We'll save that one for later. Save that one for this one.
こっちかな。5歳大変だ。解けた。ビビってきた。サイン。こっちかな。
Not too bad.
なんだっけ。解けた。ビビってきた。
I didn't want to set that one off, but
こっちかな。
can you do?
テトリス大変だ。チェンジですかな。
Yeah, that kind of speed is what I want for the thing that's coming up. Just gotta make sure to be able to do it without misdropping too much.
チェンジです。サイン。5歳。サイン。ターゲット。5歳。解けた。ミュージックスタート。
I think I also need to get better at chaining better, but I don't think my competition is probably not that well versed in Puyo, probably. At least last time I checked out the competition, it was mostly fine. So even if I play like this, I think I should be okay. Oh, that was it. I don't think that's going to clear anything, so I'm going to just keep building up here. Have that. Continue to upset because I don't have combo going on the other side. To a point, I do need to make sure that I don't stack too high. Otherwise, I'm liable to top out. That doesn't clear anything either. Right now, 10 wins. Easy peasy so far. I should have one coming up. Okay, good. Gonna wait for that. Okay, I don't have combo going for that side. Just gonna build up here. I didn't have one on that side either. Oh, that's too deep. That's a little bit dangerous. Recoverable. A little bit less recoverable. Three wide is not as easily downstacked as 2 wide. That didn't hold. I'll take this one. Unfortunately, because of the misdrop, I don't get a whole lot. Recycle until we get the next one. And that doesn't clear anything, okay. If I want to maximize the combos, I don't want to be clearing too much. I don't like that anyway. How do I recover that one? Like this. I don't want to stack up too high there, otherwise I might top out. Two, 3, 4. Not too bad. We got one there. It's gonna be set up for the next one.
ビビってきた。溶けた。
ちょっとやるか。
That's gonna be it's gonna be a bit of a down stack later. Didn't make it in time. That's not going to clear anything, so we're just going to continue up stacking. Now I think we'll also leave that for later. Claim that as our combo. So much for combo. Not enough. Dump. Got 16 wins. Make sure at this point, because I'm up so high, I need an eyepiece and holds, so I can do this. I'm missing some colors. Okay, we got it too wide. Very good. Still missing some colors, so. At this point, I think the swap bonus. Oh, no, it's still there. It's good enough. Gonna stock up a little bit more. It's one. I needed that. Should have used that on the left side. Great, I'm left with 3 wide. Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes. Yes.
thing about this mode is that there is combo blocking for both boards, so as long as I keep a combo, which I am going to struggle to do apparently, or not. As long as I keep a combo, then the garbage won't come in.
何しちゃおうかな。 チェンジです。
Can I please get a yellow?
溶けた。溶けた。
Oh, this will do.
ビビってきた。キュン。溶けた。ビビってきた。キュン。せー、チェンジです。溶け
Not
た。
what I thought it looked like.
溶けた。ビビってきた。サイン。ビビってきた。サイン。チェンジです。
Can I stall this? Just barely. I probably should have just placed it somewhere because there was another yellow coming up. And I think I also wasted the the combo. Oh well.
チェンジです。溶けた。溶けた。せー、チェンジです。テトリスいっちゃいないじゃないか。ダブルミラーサイン。テトリスいっちゃいないじゃないか。サイン。エルのせいだ。ジェイのせいだ。インテリアル。
Alright.
チェンジです。
I could have used a combo on or clear on the Tetris side. Because I have too many Puyos on this board.
チェンジです。テトリスいっちゃうよ。ビビってきた。溶けた。ビビってきた。溶けた。チェンジです。
Alright. Since we didn't get it clear, I'm just gonna upstack. Gonna maybe try to build a green clear here.
チェンジです。
Ish. Ah, ha ha ha. I might actually die on this one.
サイン。サイン。あいたたた。あいたたた。助かりました。溶けた。
Okay. Do I need to stall?
溶けた。ビビってきた。
Don't think so. Doesn't look like it.
溶けた。
I want to get this on this board.
チェンジです。
Because I'm a little bit too high on the Tetris board to take garbage.
溶けた。溶けた。ビビってきた。サイン。溶けた。サイン。
I need to access that well right now.
溶けた。
Very good. And now we just gotta deal with this on this board. As best as we can.
溶けた。溶けた。
Okay. That was probably fine.
サイン。溶けた。ビビってきた。サイン。
And this is completely recoverable. Okay.
溶けた。チェンジです。溶けた。溶けた。
I don't know how I'm gonna make a combo out of this one. Maybe I don't. Oh, just missed it.
テトリスいっちゃうよ
ビューティフォービューティフォー変化だ
チェンジですこけた
さてさて
こけた
That one. And the rest of it is not worth it. Alright, should be able to get that one.
ビューティフォー
サインビビってきたサインサインビビってきたサイン
さてさ
5サイン5サインチェンジです
I want to stack blue on top of that, so if I clear the purple, I need to cycle until I get the other purple here. Oh, but I need a yellow too. Whoops.
調査しますビューティフォー
こけたビビってきたサインあいたたたこけたビビってきた
調査します
チェンジです
I need to wait until you come in before I do that, because otherwise the garbage will just null itself.
こけた
But I won't have that problem in the competition, because
チェンジです
it's not like there's going to be multiple people.
ビビってきた
Or not multiple people. It's not going to be endurance style, rather, so.
ひどいですこけたこけたチェンジで変わるんですかこけた
I don't have combo ready. Okay.
こけた
We're going to set up for that blue combo over here. Like this.
危なかったチェンジですパーミタイスビビってきたこけたサインひどいですこけた
Go ahead and set up for a 2 wide.
危なかったチェンジです
Something like a 2 wide, I suppose. We don't have enough.
可愛がってあげるチェンジですかしらサインビビなんてことをサインなんてことをビビってきたなんてことを
Should be enough to hopefully do some damage. That is an awkward position to put that in, okay. Stall until we get... Until that clears, come on. Okay, now I have to deal with that. Unfortunately. Really?
こっちかしら
We might actually die on that one.
こけたビビってきた
That's pretty precarious.
サインなんてことを
Worst case, we're gonna stall. Stall and then hope. Oh no! I need a purple. Come on.
こけたビビってきたこけたせや
First priority here is down stacking,
こけた
and then maybe stall a little bit.
こけたビビってきた助かりましたこっちかしらこけたサイン
Alright, should be enough.
せや5サイン5サインせやこけた覚えてらっしゃい
お前が欲しい
こけたチェンジ
We're in relative safety here. We got a pretty low well on the Puyo's side.
小尺だ
I should not put that on the middle.
ここから行くぞ
チェンジです。
行くぜ切り替えるかこの俺が
And just as you die, which means all that is useless. This one actually turns out pretty well. We'll let that go.
チェンジです。
And that gets us a 2 combo. Or 2 chain rather. Fortunately, no perfect clear. Sorry, all clear is the Puyo term.
チェンジです。
Okay, so we can set up a staircase here pretty easily. That is vaguely GTR. Vaguely. That's not up for swap combo. Okay, so we're not going to. We're gonna tank that. And hopefully I don't regret it. Alright, that's an easy swap combo. I don't think we're getting anything more though. I'll try to keep that one a little bit open. Alright, I should have one available to me right now. Maybe not the one I was thinking of. Can I cycle enough for... Nope. Not fast enough. At this point we just want to down stack as safely as we can. I should have maybe gone with a different approach there. If we're gonna tank anything, it should be on this board. We're gonna tank that. This, I can do this, and I want more blues. We're gonna have to set that one off later. I'll stack a little bit high. I'm looking for another blue here. We can set it off with blue down there. Would have been nice if we had a yellow, but not. So what do we do now? Oh, okay, I need to stall. Not like that, not like that. Come on. I'm not gonna be able to stall the other one. So my only hope now is to try to make a a chain that's large enough. Which is not gonna happen. 24. Alright. We can probably do better. That was within 1 hour. I expect to do another maybe 2 of these. Because it's gonna be about 24-ish. Or higher. So we'll see. There's an easy staircase here. Get that, we can get that, we get another blue, I need another blue somewhere. And I don't set that off yet. Okay. We can PCO here. And not get the PC. I held on the wrong thing. Should be able to set this off, I think. And I get a decent sized chain. Oh, that's a star, alright. Pretty overkill. I feel like I was almost good stacking, but not quite. But also, you don't want to be employing that technique over on swap. I need to stall this because I need that to go off when I swap. Oh, I'm gonna waste a bunch. Just wasted the entire thing. One, two, three. Hoping for a fourth. Oh, it's a wasted Wasted chain.
そんな
Yeah, whatever. We build up.
チェンジです。サインサインサイン5サイン5サイン溶けたピチいじめないでチェンジです溶けた溶けた溶けた
Alright. We can set off that red one. We can set off the yellow one if I have enough yellows.
チェンジです。
That's the thing about changing your trigger point. Is that you have to be fast enough to be able to do it.
テトリスいっちゃうよ
Which oftentimes I am not.
助かりました。チェンジ あ
However,
っちゃ
good thing here is that now we get to use it here.
サイン溶けた
Probably shouldn't have set that
ビ
one
ビっ
off.
てきた。あっちゃ危なかったよ。
I should have used that over there.
テトリスいっちゃうよ。溶けた。やあ。いくよ。助かりました。チェーンあっちゃ。
Okay, so we can do that. We'll need more reds here. And then I get a blue. And then I need a yellow on top. This is super risky. I need a purple.
チェンジです。サイン。テトリスいっちゃうよ。サイン。サイン。助けて。ビビってきた。溶けた。ビビってきた。
I didn't see how big a chain that was. I think it was at least 3.
どうしましょう。チェンジです。
Okay, so now we need a bunch of blues.
ひょひ。
Can we get a red? Think?
溶けた。
It's a purple.
チェンジです。サイン。溶けた。溶けた。ビビってきた。どうへおには。僕とやろうっていうのかい。
There we go, one clearer there. We'll use this opportunity to build up. Look for a red trigger
溶けた。
on this one.
溶けた。ビビってきた。いただ。 チェンジ。
And I could have used that red, but it's going to disappear because it's not going to clear a line.
溶けた。サイン。テトリスいっちゃうよ。サイン。ボッサ。チェンジです。
I'm going to want a yellow here.
目覚めよ。
I'll just give up on that one.
計算通り。テトリスいっちゃうよ。ビビってきた。サイン。5サイン。5サイン。溶けた。テクトニック。ヒヤッとしたよ。チェンジです。
Man, Man, what a waste of an eyepiece.
目覚めよ。そんな。溶けた。いきます。チェンジです。
Would help if I'm not doing that. That's something lined up on the Puyo board. Right now it's just highly stacked.
助かりました。チェンジ。
I think I might be able to do this though.
溶けた。ビビってきた。
I don't really clear anything.
溶けた。ビビってきた。
Okay, so I can stack up and get the red there.
チェンジです。
Let's de-escalate that.
溶けた。
Turn this into a 2 wide.
溶けた。サイン。チェンジです。溶けた。ビビってきた。
3, no fourth.
溶けた。
Doesn't matter.
いきます。溶けた。チェンジです。
Alright, we got a good 2 wide going there. So get that red trigger. Set up another red trigger here. We can have a yellow on top, and then we can put another red on top as well. I just need to cycle for red. And then now I'm left without any triggering pieces.
サイン。溶けた。テトリスイッ
I do want to keep this 2 wide set up.
や。チェンジです。あちゃ。溶けた。ビビってきた。
So I suppose that could have been red or yellow.
ビビってきた。
In this case, I want to build up until I get,
フレイム。溶けた。ビビってきた。テトリスイッ
say, until I get a red piece up there.
チェンジです。図が高い。
Works pretty well. So our trigger will be reds. Just have to cycle through enough of these so that we delay getting the red until afterwards.
チェンジです。サイン。サイン。
I needed that blue or that a J piece. So I can do this.
チェンジです。
I'm just gonna wait for that. And we can go ahead and set this one off.
ビビって
1,
きた。
2, 3.
溶けた。
Let's set that one off afterwards.
チェンジです。コサイン。サイン。ピッチピチよ。溶けた。ビビってきた。サイン。チェンジです。
I don't think I have anything that's help make a chain here. I mean, there's that.
溶けた。
Oh, whoops! I had already set one off. Okay.
チェンジで終わっちゃうの？溶けた。
1, 2, I think. Make that 3. That will clear. It's not going to be a good clear. Unfortunately, I don't have a chain ready here. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to need a blue and a yellow, but I need to have that with reds. Oh, and that's not even gonna survive. This is one of those cases where I should probably downstack. Ah, and I didn't register the clear. Well. Couldn't cycle in time. Okay, I think I can clear the yellow over here, and then the purple. I'll then set up a chain. I can set up a different chain here. Well, that will clear, so I think just take advantage of that. We're gonna need more yellows. Red, not enough. I'm gonna switch to having yellow as a base there. Let's hope I cycle through these fast enough.
テトリスお茶だよ。助かりました。
1, 2, 3. Not 3.
ビビってきた。それ。
Okay, more purples, please.
まずいかも。チェンジです。
That's quite the misdraw. I don't think I've heard this voice pack yet. Who is this? This is Jane.
ボケた。助かりました。ボケた。
No, actually, it sounds like default one.
ほにょほにょ。
ちょっとやるか。
Questionable stacking over here. Should be able to survive regardless.
ビビってきた。5歳。タンジェント。
Oh, that's getting a little bit greedy.
助かりました。
電池2段。
ボケた。ビビってきた。
おお。
ボケた。ビビってきた。
おお。厳しい。
チェンジです。5歳。
Probably best to clear that off first before dealing with the dependency.
サイン。
おお。
サイン。サイン。
はやぶさが。電池2段。
Oh, good. I didn't want to tank that anyway.
ボケた。ビビってきた。
おお。なんでこうなるの。
Alright, we start cycling.
欲しい。
チェンジです。
切り替えるか。
ボケた。サイン。5歳。チェンジです。
切り替えるか。
Am I gonna be able to pull this off? I'm looking for a yellow trigger. I'm going to take a risk and cycle through and hope we get a yellow. Of course, we don't get a yellow.
切り替えるか。
テトリスいっちゃうよ。ビビってきた。
小尺だ。
ボケた。ビビってきた。 チ
切
ェンジです。
り替えるか。
See, we have a couple more yellows left.
た。た。行くぜ。ここから行くぞ。
サイン。
Okay, I hope that was not a mistake.
ボケた。ビビってきた。
ユナミス。
ボケた。また。ボケた。ボケた。
Oh, I covered my well.
チェンジ
切
です。
り替えるか。
ボケた。ビビってきた。
た。
Okay, I am digging for a yellow trigger.
た。ここから行くぞ。
チェンジです。
シティシェイド。
ボケた。ビビってきた。
行くぜ。
サイン。
小尺だ。
5歳。
た。
サイン。
小尺だ。
サイン。
小尺だ。
ボケた。
この俺が。
いきまーす。チェンジです。
Okay, that's a blue trigger there, unless I can build up for a red trigger, which requires some reds though. Would be nice to get some reds.
チェンジです。
Okay, well that's not happening.
スイッチャーよ。ビビってきた。チェンジです。
And now I gotta set up a blue trigger here.
解けた。ビビってきた。サイン。
And now we're building a red trigger. Now we gotta cycle through.
ピンチだ。チェンジです。ファイヤー。解けた。サイン。5サイン。サイン。解けた。ビビってきた。サイン。ファイヤー。サイン。解けた。ファイヤー。ピンチだ。チェンジです。また。
これより開始する。
解けた。
1, 2,
問題
6.
発生。
解けた。
Probably could use that for something else, so.
変
チェンジです。
変
チェンジです。
問題発生。
Blue trigger?
解けた。
1, 2, 3. I think that's about it.
世界を開く。
俺についてこれんのか。チェンジだ。
チェンジです。
Oh, we're facing Sonic. I don't wonder, I haven't really heard the voice before.
ビビってきた。サイン。
チェンジだ。
Sonic is in this game, because this is a Sega property.
解けた。チェンジです。
Underwhelming. Oh, that could have been a deadly misdrop.
解けた。テトリスいっちゃうよ。助かりました。
チェンジだ。
That's the wrong direction.
解けた。
イエス。
助かりました。
危なかったぞ。イエス。
テトリスいっちゃうよ。
Too many dependencies. I need another eyepiece.
ホーミング。 チェンジだ。
チェンジです。
イエス。
解けた。
行くぜ。
ビビってきた。
イエス。行くぜ。イエス。
解けた。
デロスか。
エースがいいな。
Hey, a yellow trigger, please.
チェンジです。
Okay, not too bad.
テトリスいっちゃうよ。
Even that out pretty well.
ひどい。アイラッシュ。助かりました。どっちなの？
However,
何するのよ。解けた。ビビってきた。
that's it too.
やだ。ひどい。やだ。ひどい。もう一回。
僕に任せて。変化だ。
チェンジです。5サイン。サイン。5サイン。サイン。タンジェント。
Didn't even stand a chance.
勇者に敗北はない。
チェンジ
変
です。
化する。
解けた。解けた。
That's the kind of thing you're aiming for. Just instant wins. But it does require having a combo all built up and ready.
なんだとスラッシュするもの
チェンジです。溶けた。ビビってきた。
I think I may have made that worse. And purple. I need a couple more yellows.
するもの
I guess that'll do.
テトリスいっちゃうよ。
そりゃスラッシ
Should be enough to get them though.
ュスラッシュするもの
チェンジです。
ターンターン
溶けた。
そりゃ
Oh, I didn't have enough yellows. Oops.
溶けた。
Just have to cancel all the garbage though.
ターン
チェンジです。
負けるわけには
慣れ合うつもりはない。
溶けた。
グラ
サイン。サイン。サイン。5サイン。
ム無駄だ。
助かりました。
帰るぞ。
Pretty awful sticking that up there, but should be good enough.
溶けた。ビビってきた。
見誤ったか。
溶けた。
I should be able to recover from that.
帰るぞ。
チェンジです。
グラ
5サイン。インテグラル。タンジェント。
ム誤った。無駄だ。グラくらえ。グラ
I don't know if I want that dependency.
サイン。
帰るぞ。
チェンジです。溶けた。溶けた。
なぜこうなった。
チェンジです。5サイン。サイン。
無駄だ。グラ
溶けた。サイン。サイン。サイン。
くらえ。無駄だ。
チェンジです。
くらえ。
溶けた。ビビってきた。
I think I want to tank that over on the Tetris board. Gonna stall a little bit here.
帰るぞ。
チェンジです。あったたた。
So at least I can handle it on the Tetris
テトリ
board.
スいっちゃうよ。
Not so much on the PUYO board.
くらえ。見誤ったか。
溶けた。ビビってきた。溶けた。溶けた。
なぜこうなった。
チェンジです。溶けた。 溶けた。
くらえ。
This might be problematic.
グラム。なぜこうなった。
チェンジ。
That is a little bit problematic.
ビビってきた。テトリスいっちゃうよ。あった。
タイムルース。
溶けた。ビビってきた。サイン。チェンジです。溶けた。ビビってきた。
2, 3. I don't think I'm getting any more.
溶けた。ビビってきた。
Should have saved that one.
見誤ったか。なぜこうなっ
チェンジです。
た。
So they're about to die on the other board. Just gotta hold out.
インテグラル。
くらえ。見誤ったか。
テトリスいっちゃうよ。溶けた。
なぜこうなった。
Enough.
また間違えたのか。
エースがいいな。
Alright, so it's pretty clear stairs there. Now I'm just looking for a yellow and a purple. Or that.
チェンジですポケタ何するのよポケタ
Not what I meant to do.
ポケタポケタポケタアイラッシュチェンジです
Can build up more reds there. You build up another red here. I can add more blue.
チェンジですいいものあーするテトリスいいじゃないいいじゃないサイン何するのよサイン何するのよインテグラルひどい危なかったじゃないチェンジです
I would like to do this, but also
ポケタビビッサイン5サイン
chain that I could have used elsewhere.
チェンジで5サインひどいポケタポケ
俺が相手だ。
タ助かりました
チェンジ。
Alright. Then we get
何？
purples. One purple. And then a blue trigger.
ポケタビビってきたサイン
But I waited too long.
チェンジですテトリスいっちゃうよテトリスいっちゃうよ
ホールド。
助かりました
チェンジ。何？
Red trigger, except it's not really gonna do much. Now I'm looking for a yellow trigger.
ビビってきた
何？
Blue trigger.
負け
Okay.
ない。
We got the blue there, and then hope we get a blue not fast enough.
ポケタ
I have an eye dependency now, and I need.
助かり
Ooh,
ま
that's
した
cutting it close.
ポケタ
Two, I think that's about it.
ポケタポケタ
Okay, so later we're gonna set that up as a yellow trigger.
変化する
チェン。ジですビビってきたサインサインビビってきたスラッシュサインインテグラルサインサイン
変化
Alright,
する。
that one's gonna disappear. I did say yellow trigger, but I think we can wait a little bit more. And hope I get a yellow.
カー。くするものか。
チェンジです
スラッシュ。
サインポケタサインテトリスいっちゃうよポケ
Should be
タ
enough.
ビビってきた
カー。連続攻撃。
Or not.
チ
変化する
ェンジで。す
We got a yellow or purple trigger here, actually.
カー。
ポケタビビってきた
とりゃ。
Just barely.
ポケタ
カー。
ポケタ
とりゃ。
ビビってきた
反撃。
サイン
変化する
チェンジ。です
カー。カー。
ポケタビビってきた
スラッシュ。
サインポケタポケタ
カー。 する
Alright, more purple here. I think it's gonna be a big 2 chain. We'll set off the red here.
変化する
チェンジです
スラッ
I messed up.
こりゃ
Missed drop. But I think I was right. That was a 2 chain.
変化す
Gotta
る
get to execute the T-spin.
こりゃスラッシュ
溶けたあいたたた溶けた
I'm in trouble.
ありました
変化するスラッシ
Okay, I want to be able to take this on the Tetris board. Because I have no chance of surviving with this on the Puyo board. Oh no.
ュ変化する
チェンジです溶けた溶けた
Okay, we just need to dig.
助かりました
変化する
So I now have slightly more chance of surviving on the Puyo board than Tetris board at this point.
なんだとタ
That is not what I thought it was. Oops.
溶けた
するもの
チェン
か
ジです溶けた溶けたビビってきたサイン
なんだと負けるわけには
Okay.
何しちゃおうかな
Drop column is clear, so I'm gonna go ahead and stack up as much as I can,
チェンジです
and then deal with this somehow.
溶けたやはサイン溶けたビビってきたやはサインチェンジです
No, it cleared after, or before. It's too late.
溶けた
Too early.
チェンジです
Okay, this is now completely doable.
やはインテリア痛いじゃないかテトリスいっちゃうよ単純に痛いじゃないかせーチェンジです溶けた
2,
ビビって
3.
きたサイン
Gonna be a little bit overkill for that. Maybe not.
やは溶けたせーチェンジです溶けたやはビビってきた痛いじゃないか L のせいだ J のせいだよろしくお願いします
Who is this? Oh, Liddell. Okay.
チェンジです変わるんですか溶けた溶けたチェンジですサインサインタンジェント
Should probably save that combo.
溶けた溶けた
Or not, apparently. Oh, just made it
チェ
in.
ンジですか溶けた溶けた
Okay. I'm looking at a purple trigger. And it didn't,
チェンジするんですかやったテトリスいっちゃうよプロレス溶けた
utterly useless spin.
チェンジですか？こけた。ビビってきた。サイン。5サイン。こけた。
Okay, that is now overkill. And I need to cycle for yellow, please.
逆らう。チェンジ。チェンジです。ほら。
That's plenty high.
ビビってきた。チェンジ。
That is really high.
こけた。ビビってきた。やだ。チェンジ。チェンジです。こけた。ビビってきた。ビビりです。や、30メートル。や、ダメなの。サイン。この感じ。
Alright. Try to make this a little bit less wide.
乗り越えた。チェンジです。
Try to. Oh, never mind. It's gonna say blue trigger, but close before I could do it.
来るのね。こけた。助かりました。この感じ。こけた。この感じ。やだ。こけた。ビビってきた。やだ。5歳。ダメなの。5歳。5歳。見えない。
慣れ合うつもりはない。
インテグラル。
見誤ったか。変えるぞ。
Should be enough. That's the yellow trigger there. I'm gonna hope we can cycle through. Questionable.
助かりました。
変えるぞ。
That is enough.
テトリス一
見誤ったか。見誤ったか。
And then I didn't make good use of the combo.
グラム。変える
Oh
ぞ。
wait.
チェンジです。こけた。ビビってきた。
カリブルヌス。カラドコルグ。クルージン。
こけた。助かりました。
Do I want to take that on the Tetris board? I don't think so.
グラム。
Oh, but I also don't want to take that on the.
カリブルヌス。
Don't really want to take that on the Puyo board either. Ooh.
次は予習してきます。
俺はもう間違えない。
Well, that's 28. And that takes us to an hour and a half. Can we get higher? So far, monotonic increasing.
テトリスです。よろしくお願いします。こけた。ビビってきた。パーミテーション。
Well, with any luck,
こけた。
we don't get 2 PCs. Okay.
チェンジですか？
We'll get another blue there, and we'll get a blue here, and then I think that's it.
チェンジです。インテグラル。
That was maybe not the way I expected that one to play out, but it worked.
これより開始する。
サイン。
変化
And now I just need a bunch of yellows. What am I gonna get? It's not enough. Oh no. I miscalculated. Would have been fine.
I love you.
I don't know if I want to deal with that. I'm gonna stall.
I love you.
And I have a 9 dependency. It'd be good if I get a yellow. Some more yellows here. I would like to get a blue, a few blues. And what I'm building over on the Puyo board is a technique called Hellfire. The reason which you will see if I manage to pull it off. I just need a couple of yellows. Here we go. That is huge. Very large 2-chain. Sorry, Harpy. So I'm now looking at a red trigger, which I will stall until I get another one. Oh, no, I shouldn't stall. Oops. Forgot I actually had one. Had one here. Maybe that's the play for Puyo. You just build one chain on one side, then another chain on the other side. If you're not fast enough anyway. And all of that went to waste. Okay, I'm gonna set up a yellow trigger here. Which I don't even have any yellows. I do now, actually. I want blues. That is not the way I wanted to set that up. It should have been one more chain.
厳しい。
チェンジです。
お、
ビビってきた。5サイン。
プリケン。
サイン。
厳しい。
Well, that's one of the things I'm prone to doing. Setting things off wrong.
なんでこうなるの？
ピッチピチよ。
Okay, I have a yellow trigger here. I have a couple of blues there. I have a red trigger on the left side. Set off the red trigger.
ポケタ。イエイ。サイン。サイン。いじめないで。ポケタ。ダイブ。チェンジなの？
I think I should be able to survive that.
ポケタ。ビビってきた。いじめないで。チェンジです。ポケタ。ピチ。ピチピチ。チェンジです。ブクブク。僕とやろうっていうのかい？ポケタ。ビビってきた。
Okay, so it's a red trigger there, and I want more yellows. And we'll have another set of greens.
チェンジです。
Or not.
ビビってきた。テトリスいっちゃうよ。テトリスいっちゃうよ。サイン。テトリスいっちゃうよ。ヒヤッとしたよ。チェンジです。ポケタ。目覚めよ。目覚めよ。眠る星。あた。
And I just got my trigger buried. I feel like I'm thinking too much of future triggers. And I'm forgetting that I have... I already set up a swap chain that I need to actually take advantage of.
チェンジですかな。
This is concerning.
ポケタ。助かりました。こっちかな。ビビってきた。テトリスいっちゃい。サイン。タンジェント。タンジェント。タンジェント。ポケタ。大変だ。ズルガタコ。
Pretty effective.
チェンジです。ポケタ。
I need a yellow. Oh no, no, that's gonna get set off.
ポケタ。ビビってきた。ドレイモノ。ポケタ。ビビってきた。ドレイモノ。サイン。ドレイモノ。ドレイモノ。チェンジです。
I'd say T-spins are probably not as important in this mode. They're useful.
ポケタ。
But otherwise...
よいぞ。チェンジです。
Otherwise you don't want to set them up too hard.
インテグラル。サイヤー。ドレイモノ。ポケタ。よろしくお願いします。 チェンジですか。溶けた。溶けた。
we can do this.
チェンジですか。
It's going to be very, very iffy. I gotta make sure whatever happens to come here, I need to be able to cancel it. Otherwise, I stall.
チェンジですか。溶けた。溶けた。ビビッと
1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's enough.
ひどいです。危なかった。チェンジです。サイン。
I'm gonna hold on to this, it's too wide here.
サイン。サイン。ベント。助かりました。変わるんですか。溶けた。溶けたんです。
ちょっとやるか。
溶けた。ビビってきた。
Did I not clear something on the other side? That or I waited too long.
天地二段。
サイン。タンジェント。タンジェント。タンジェント。5サイン。サイン。
ウリケン。
ビビってきた。
厳しい。厳しい。
チェンジです。
おお。
I could have used that Z or that S piece.
およっと。天地二段。おお。
テトリスいっちゃうよ。
厳しい。なんでこうなるの。
いきまーす。
This way.
パーミテーション。ビビってきた。チェンジです。溶けた。溶けた。
2,
ビビ
3.
ってきた。サイン。大打撃。チェンジです。
Probably should go with something different for that one.
サイン。溶けた。溶けた。大打撃。溶けた。
It's gonna clear in an awkward position. This is why you don't want to set up T-spin so close to the time.
溶けた。
I don't know if I did want to tank
チェ
that.
ンジです。ファイヤー。やあ。5サイン。テトリスいっちゃうよ。チェンジです。
This is a red trigger, I think. Yes.
ビビってきた。またん
よろ
溶けた。
Now I'm left with no triggers or chains.
チェンジです。
I switched too late.
テトリスいっちゃうよ。ビビってきた。
Nice.
バルフェ
What do you mean you can't spin that in? Thought that was a Neo.
溶けた。チェンジです。溶けた。ビビってきた。
おっとテトリスだよ
That's not enough yellows.
サイン。溶けた。ビビってきた。
very satisfying when you have two people who know how to play well, because then you get a lot of swap combos. There's get lots of noise.
おいでパルフェモンテ
Oh, that's not looking good.
こけた助かりました
帰るね
ビビってかいたたたサイン
パルフェパルフェ
こけたお返しいたしますサイン
ほらおっと帰る
チェン
ね
ジですこけた
1, 2, 3 should be.
サイン
ほらおいでそんなほらほら
I should have used that for the
チ
trigger.
ェンジですビビってきた
モンテ
サイン
ほらテトリスだよおいで 帰るねほらおいで
No, I think I should be able to tank this on this board.
ビビってきた
ほら
Don't even need to tank it, apparently.
パルフェ
Well, that works.
パルフェ
That's looking... I don't like the sound of that.
ほら
Tank once.
こけたビビってきた助かりました
帰るね
こけたビビってきた
おっと
I'm disappointed that did not count for a swap combo.
助かったかなおっ
サイン
と
こけた
はまんね
こけた一人スイッチャーよ
おっ
サイン
と
こけた
パルフェ
チェンジ
帰るね
ですこけた
甘くないね
待ってないからね
Use that. We can stack on some greens here. We can get a blue trigger.
チェンジです5サインサインサイン
It'd be nice if I was able to get it on time, though. Still in need of a blue trigger.
こけたこけた
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that did not connect.
こけた
Yeah, well, the next one's gonna be blue trigger. Get in, please.
こけたチェンジです一人スイッチャーよ5サインじゃサイン単純5本じゃ5本じゃドロリーズマッシュゴムのコロチェンジですこけたプレイモノこけたビビってきたプレイモノ
Aha,
チェンジ
nope.
ですほらほらテトリスいっちゃうよ
I feel like I'm stacking too fast.
忍者
やるぞ
テトリス助かりまし
こっちかな
Reds, hello?
チェンジです
かな
I don't like the look of that one.
リスいっちゃうよ。
大変だ。
Okay, now I need
かな。
greens. Got one green there. This is probably good enough.
ビビってきた。サイン5サイン。
大変だ。
Cycle through, get a green.
チェンジです。テトリスいっちゃうよ。テトリスいっちゃうよ。
Ah!
チェン
Oh
ジ
well.
です。
Oh, I guess I can set this off. Oh, no, I did have a swap combo though. Oops.
溶けた。ビビってき。チェンジです。
Actually, the real strategy, I think, is just to have a long enough chain on your Puyo board that it's still going even after the swap combo expires.
サイン。溶けた。ビビってきた。チェンジです。
Okay, I have multiple triggers possible here. And this is not one of them.
チェンジです。インテグラル。溶けた。ビビってきた。溶けた。ビビってきた。チェンジです。溶けた。ビビってきた。チェンジです。
We're only at 17 wins. This feels, we've been at this for a while.
助かりました。
Okay, I think we can set that up with the yellow trigger.
溶けた。ビビってきた。助けて。
And we have a potential yellow here.
どうします。チェンジです。ビビってきた。サイン。サイン。
This is a bad dependency.
5サイン。テトリスいっちゃう。テトリスいっちゃうよ。
I thought that was the L piece.
チェンジです。
Oops. Also, that's bad. Because the red is now going to,
溶けた。
oh, actually, yes, the red's going to set off when the yellow does. Okay, so we're going to have a green trigger there.
チェンジです。 サイン。
It is this point where I'm making too many misdrops.
チェンジです。
I'll get a red there. So the green,
溶けた。
could use a couple more yellows.
危なかった。チェンジです。
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
ビビってきたサイン5サイン5サイン5サインインテグラル
For those who didn't catch that, she's saying Hidoi desu, which means it's mean.
チェンジです
これより開始する。
What do I want to build here? I mean, I suppose I'll probably build up. Well, at this point, I think it's probably better to down stack that to set that off.
5サインビビってきたサイン
おお。問題発生。
5サインビビってきたチェンジです
変化。
解けたビビってきたサイン
おお。
Okay, so we have a blue trigger on that side, going to a yellow chain with the yellow, but I think that's about it. It's not too big.
問題発生。
ビビってきたサイン
Doesn't need to be.
I love you。問題発生。
チェンジです解けた解けた解けた
反省会を開く。
おいっすチェンジです
It could have probably been used for something else.
サインサインサインよよっチェンジです解けた
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
No, I don't can't hear
I'm
you.
a stranger.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Um,
I think that might be on your side.
something's wrong with my audio. I can't hear you, Penbu. I see your thing flashing, but I can't hear you. I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, I guess you
Sorry.
can't hear me. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's try to get this through.
Right click my name and see if I'm muted. You are not muted. No, you know what it is? I am hearing myself in my headphones. I can't hear any desktop audio in my headphones. Does that ring a bell?
Okay, so if you
have
can't hear
any-
anything,
Issues, just based on that.
do you have any virtual audio cables enabled? It's probably, it might be that.
Yes, I do. It's I added. It's something I'm testing out. I started testing out today, but as you can see, I've been having a few issues. Yes, I do have one enabled.
Yeah, that might be the one causing issues.
Wait, actually, if I try. How about now? Wait, no,
Test,
I
test,
still-
1,
that-
2.
I can still hear myself, so that probably didn't change anything. That might be causing issues, then try disabling it for now. That's true, but I wanted to test it out. That's the thing. Okay, maybe I could try disabling it. No, wait, no. I think... hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes?
that also did changing things. Okay, try closing this out. Hello? Okay, yeah, now, okay, closing it worked.
Okay, hello.
Hello, sorry about all that confusion.
No worries. The audio routing is a bit of a pain. Well, audio in general, I think, is a bit of a pain on Windows, so it's understandable. Do you want to introduce yourself for chats?
Sure. Hello everyone. I'm Tia Fair, idol philosopher and just incarnate. 制限の化身であり、アイドル哲学者 Tia Fair です。I'm a friend of Penbu's. Hello.
I realize I don't actually have a shout out command for you, so I'm just going to paste your link here. Yeah, so you are a philosophy VTuber, part of the new group Philosophy, is that right?
Oh yes, that's right. Speaking of which, congratulations on collecting all the members of Philosophy.
Oh yeah, that's right. So everyone is now in the underground pen club.
That actually got me curious. Have you and Karis been in touch recently?
So I don't know if you tuned into Fi's stream while he was doing the breast cancer donathon, but we were part of the Sad Boy late night segment. We're up at 3 a.m. Or at least I was up at 3 a.m. and Fi was too. I don't know what time it is for Karis, but yeah, we were just talking about stuff in there. And it seems like Karis is interested in getting into music of some sort.
Oh yes, did you end up discussing that on that stream?
We did discuss it a little bit, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There might be a few things he could learn from you. I'm not sure how much about him I'm at liberty to say, so I would just generally allude to just a general interest in certain aspects of music on his part.
Yeah, I think what he mentioned was that he wanted music as a bit of a tool in his tool belt to be able to get some stuff done, or like to be able to express certain ideas that he has that would be easier if he were able to be able to make his own music.
Yes, that sounds like a very cool thing to say. I wouldn't be surprised if he were interested in learning perhaps a bit of music composition from you, or something along those lines.
Yeah, I feel like if it's a toolkit thing that he's looking for, composition would probably be useful to have.
Yes. I think the sorts of things he's interested in would be, for example, either making music from scratch for, like video projects of his and that kind of thing, or how to better edit and remix existing pieces of music for the same purpose.
Okay, so arranging would be useful too. I mean, arranging I think having composition skills is going to be useful for arranging, but the two of them do use slightly different skill sets. So if you, well, I mean, you're an arranger yourself, right? You've done some arrangements of your own. Have you done compositions?
Here and there. I haven't dived into it like as much as you or anything.
Yeah. So you've gotten a taste of what it's like then.
Mm-hmm.
Composition, I think, is a little bit harder, but being able to arranging does require knowing the instrument's strengths and all that. And well, I mean, yeah, because there is an aspect of arranging in composition depending on what you're composing for.
Like composition is kind of like composition and then like a little bit of arranging in one, unless you're planning to hand off like the lead sheet to a separate arranger or something like that.
I can't say I've ever, I don't think I've ever had that process done for me, because nobody's asked me to do that. So I'm just stuck doing, I'm stuck doing the entire process myself, which I think is fine. But yeah, that'd be interesting, because I think having somebody else handle or take your ideas and then do something with it. That's not what you had in mind. Could be interesting. I mean, did you? I don't suppose you tuned into the musical telephone stream at all, or rather checked out the VOD.
Which one was that?
That was where we got a bunch of composer VTubers together in a big collab, and we passed around some scores. So basically,
oh no, I didn't check that one out, but oh, it is sorry, I didn't interrupt.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. Sorry, go ahead.
No, and I didn't check that one out, but that sounds like really like fun but challenging at the same time.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more challenging than it ended up being, but yeah. So what the activity was we had something like 15 minutes per piece, and so you write down an idea, and then you pass it off to the next person after the next 15 minutes, and then they do something with your score and add stuff. They aren't allowed to delete anything that's already there, but they can add stuff, including extending the piece or adding new instruments. And we came out with some really nice pieces.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like it would take a lot of skill to pull off well. I'm not sure. I'm quite at that caliber. Enough to participate.
Yeah. Although I have wondered whether it would work out with people who are new to composing, and see how they would do it, how they would fare at it.
By the way, about the issue that I was having at the very start, I don't need to take away from the stream, but I was maybe thinking of asking you sometime for help with troubleshooting it. Because here's the thing, I'm going to have a short notice sort of guerrilla collab with Axe on his channel tomorrow, and I was hoping to have the issue sorted out before then.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I don't, it's not the end of the world because I could always just do what I'm doing now and not bother with the virtual cable. But yeah, off the top of your head, like, do you know of what could be causing the issue that I was having?
Well, I will say that we had to deal with this when we did the music composing 101 with Phi.
Oh.
And so I've encountered this issue before. I don't know how he fixed it, but we can figure it out.
Oh.
But yeah, after the stream, we can sit down with you and we can go through it together if you'd like.
Okay, well, no pressure. I don't know how long you intend to stream, but I'm actually pretty tired today, so I can end up so if I'm not responsive.
Sure. But yeah, I think I would have to say it is audio writing is a little bit easier on Linux, which is kind of odd to say, but yeah, it has to do with making sure that your audio inputs and outputs are proper. Which version of the audio cables did you get?
I'm using DV Audio Virtual Cable.
Right, but they have multiple versions, I think. Although maybe they are the same thing. Oh no, you know what? I think what he ended up doing, which you can't. Well, maybe you can. So video.ninja has a page on routing through that. I don't know if that's what your use case is going to be, but it has a suggestion for routing audio through OBS, which you could spin up a second OBS instance to take care of that.
Okay, first of all, you lost me a little while ago. Second of all, it was actually working. I think I got it working earlier today. And then, so I was pretty confident when I entered PC just now. And I'm actually unsure as to why it stopped.
Well, I don't know that. I think I'd have to take a look at it.
Oh, goodness.
26 wins. I'll do one more of these and then hop off. But that's going to take another 20 minutes, probably. So if you can last that long, then great.
This game, I think I've never played it myself, but I've seen my husband, I think I've seen my husband play it, and, is it the same one that, Suise and Marine did one time? Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so they had, Whole Life had the Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament. This would be the game they used.
So this is the one, right?
This is the one, yeah.
Cool.
This is specifically the swap mode, which I don't think they did. What they did was just regular versus. But yeah, it's the same game.
It does look difficult, just swapping between both games.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's not that bad because I know how to play both of them. But if you're significantly worse at one than the other, then yeah, I can see how it could be.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to play either.
I do, there is a, if you wanted to learn, I do have a collab thing that I do, where I walk you through the basics of Tetris. If you're interested.
I appreciate the offer, but yeah, I think I'll pass.
Fair enough.
I'll leave the Tetris thing to you and Suise. I know that tournament was from quite a while ago, but did you have any thoughts about it when you were watching it?
Yeah, it was interesting to see that. Now, I'm going to throw some terms here that are not going to make any sense to you, but
That's okay.
a lot of them had employed. Well, it started off by learning DT Cannon opener for Tetris, and then ended up learning MS2 after they realized everyone learned DT, which was interesting. Suise tends to use the DT Cannon opener. If you ever watched one of her Tetris streams.
Alright, I wouldn't recognize these strats, so I'll simply take your word for it.
But yeah, actually I don't remember who won. Do you remember who won that one?
The exhibition match, I believe it was Marine, and I think if I recall correctly, there was some sort of controversy after. I couldn't, quite grasp the essence of it, since I don't play either games, as to I guess the comparative difficulty of each game being unbalanced or something like that.
Oh yes, the balance between Tetris and Puyo is a bit of a meme. There's a YouTube video that's titled, what was it called? Chat, if anyone remembers, please pipe up. The Tetris player is at a slight disadvantage, I think is what it's called. Which has not been true in my experience, actually. I think the Puyo player tends to be at a disadvantage. But the attack power of one of the games is just a little bit higher than the other one. So if you have a Tetris player and a Puyo player, in my experience, the Puyo player tends to be at more of a disadvantage. Although traditionally it's been said that the Tetris player is. It does depend on who's, like if you're playing at with somebody who's good at that game, but with the way it works, I think Tetris's attack on Puyo is nerfed, but Tetris can go faster.
チェンジです
I believe that was what I heard at the time, that the Tetris player is at a disadvantage, and there was some, I guess, dispute among the fan base as to, whether or not that was true, like whether the winner is upset who deserved to win, that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I think if you're playing Puyo Puyo Tetris, and you know who your opponents are and what they're playing, then it's on you for choosing the way you chose, I guess. Now, granted, a lot of them probably only have competency in one game. So. I know Suisei can play Puyo. I don't think she's as good at it as she is with Tetris.
That makes sense.
ちょっとやるか
I mean, she's quite well renowned as a Tetris champion, so I think many people were surprised to see her be on the losing end of Puyo in the end. I recall a lot of surprised reactions to Lydia's opening performance, like she's so good at it. It's like as if she can like see the Matrix, I remember saying something like that.
Yeah, in my experience, Puyo is a lot easier to get started with. So if you're not familiar with either of the games, Puyo is probably easiest to be able to attack with. So that might be a factor. But also, I think Marine actually knows how to play, from what I recall.
Oh yes, that sounds about right.
And if I don't know if you were into Nijisanji at the time or had heard of the tournament. They also held a Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament, and I think Puyo Puyo did win that one too.
Oh, interesting. I've never really watched Nijisanji, but I feel like that lends some sort of like evidence to the
Yeah.
僕とやろうっていうのかいチェンジです計算通り
Yeah, I think. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think from what I've heard of some of the winners there, they actually grew up with Puyo Puyo, which is not something you really see in the West, but this being a Japanese game, it makes sense. It is a little bit more popular over there than here.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
チェンジです目覚めよ眠る星あった目覚めよ眠る星チェンジです計算通りテトリスいっちゃうよ目覚めよ眠る星サインフォッサポケタチェンジです
I think maybe I'm going to dip out and continue trying to troubleshoot the my body on my own because I can't get my mind off of it. It's really taking me.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. Yeah, I'll ping you once I'm done, and if you're still up, then we can. And you haven't fixed your issue yet, then we can troubleshoot.
Yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, I'll probably still be around. So I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, sounds good.
Good luck with the rest of your stream.
Thanks, and good luck with your audio. And thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, sure thing.
5サイン
変
チェンジです
Ah, that was TFR, Philosopher VTuber.
解けた
I hope audio is okay, because I think this or OBS said it was a little bit low.
問題発生危なかった
チェンジです
ほほ
I do feel like at this point I'm a little bit checked out.
助かります
変化
So I don't expect to go to 27 or whatever it was. 28.
反省会を開く
ピッチピチよ
But I don't know, maybe this is a good test because if I score higher when I'm checked out, then maybe that's the strat.
解けたビビってきた変わっちゃうのいじめないでサイン解けたピチ解けたテトリスいっちゃうよテトリスいっちゃう
Yeah, and another reason why I don't tend to. Well, I mean, the upper limit does seem to be around 30-ish so far, but another reason why I don't tend to go up that high and top out is because this does get kind of boring after a while. 'Cause it's all the same thing.
サインサインピチ
Not really a change in challenge. I do wish some of the CPUs were a bit harder.
5サイン
ちょっとやるか
I think there might be a way to change the. Oh, no, it didn't. I think there might be a way to change difficulty with some sort of key button presses. I don't remember what those are.
天地二段
ビビってきた解けた
厳しい
解けたビビってきた解けた解けた解けた解けた
天地二段およっと
解けた
手裏剣
ビビってきた
稲妻落とし
Ah, it's a lot of garbage.
解けた
Puyos, the Great Puyos are also called garbage in this game, which kind of feels bad compared to calling the blocks garbage, because
解けた
they are presumably at least somewhat sentient.
5サイン解けた
It's not the piece I thought it was.
チェンジです解けた
よっと
Whoa, okay, I need a yellow.
解けたビビってきた助かりました
天地二段
インテグラルビビってきた
I'm starting to misdrop everywhere. Alright, I think this is the sign to say that.
ビビってきた
Time to call it a night.
チェンジです
二段
I needed that, the J piece.
解けたビビってきたサイン
Now it's gonna disappear.
よっと手裏剣稲妻落とし
Okay. Do I tank this on the touch boards?
助かりました
天地二
I
段
can't even tank it.
サイン
And we're gonna stall. 'Cause that is pretty dangerous.
助かりました
天地二
I
段
guess it's not too bad. Okay, there's only 2 lines. I need yellows.
チェンジです
二段よっと
5サインサイン
厳しい
Ah, so let's drop.
溶けた溶けた溶けた
手裏剣厳し
助かりました溶けた
いよっと手裏剣
溶けたビビった
I don't think I'm surviving this one. Okay, no, I do need to make sure this is down. Now we need to set this one up. Do this.
溶けたビビってきたサイン
Access the well.
テトリスいっちゃうよサイン
厳しいなんでこうなるの
I'm in trouble if
溶けた
if she sends garbage. Blue, please. Okay,
チェンジです
good enough. Not good.
溶けたビビってきたサインサインサインチェンジです溶けた
I get a
ビビって
3
きた
chain out of that one.
溶けた危なかったよチェンジです溶けたテトリスいっちゃうよ溶けた溶けたやあサインいくよ危なかったよチェンジですあっちゃまたキュー図が高い
With the red here. I built this wrong.
チェンジですビビってきた溶けた溶けたビビってきた
Ugh.
チェンジです
Okay. No, wait, that was a purple. I can use that. That's gonna cover my.
溶けたビビってきたサイン
Should have waited. Should have waited. It's good for chain. Maybe should have waited.
テトリスいっちゃうよ溶けた溶けた溶けたサイン溶けたビビってきたチェンジです
No, that is, no. Hey, vtuber, welcome in.
チェンジです5サイン
Just sorry, I didn't see your message there. That was 4 minutes ago.
溶けた チェンジです
Yeah, or just the last. This is just the last one. Last round, then we'll probably call it quits for today.
溶けたビビってきたサインチェンジです
I'm starting to feel pretty tired. I do not have a piece. It's fine. That's fine. We can do this.
溶けたビビってきたチェンジです溶けた溶けた溶けた
Could I use that T? No, I kind of want this one too. Okay. Give me some blues. I am looking for some reds. Okay, I need one more red. And then I need blue, then I need yellow. And another blue. That should be enough. Please come in.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm back because I think I might have gotten it to work.
Alright, what'd you do? Can you hear me? First of all.
Yes, I can hear you. Does my voice sound any different from how it did before?
It does sound a little more clear,
Really?
I think.
How confirmed is this? How sure are you?
Well, my initial assessment was that it sounded more clear. I'd have to go back to the VOD to see for sure, but I think it is.
That's true. This is part of the reason I wanted to take advantage of the open PC today to check for this so that I could check the VOD and make sure everything's ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I think it was a silly mistake on my part in the sort of voice meter thingy. I had accidentally set the output to one of the output channels to, I think, I don't know if that's what it's called. Yeah, I set one of the output devices to my own speakers, so I guess. You know what? I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not really an expert on all on all this, but nevertheless, I got rid of that, and I'm not sure how that happened in the first place, but I suffice to say I got rid of it, and I think we're back in business.
All right, great. I am having a bit of trouble picturing it myself, but that's only because I'm not on Windows. But yeah, hopefully it works tomorrow.
I think it should, at least if I'm having the same issue, I know what to check for, but, yeah, I thought I'd let you know, and, I guess from how it looks now, there's to assist me in troubleshooting, although I do really appreciate the offer.
No problem. Yeah, sounds good.
How is the game going?
I'm surprised I'm still alive, considering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm starting to misdrop a lot, which means it's probably time to call it a night anyway. But I'm still alive. So that's something.
Yeah, Yeah, so I see that there's you on one side and the CPU on the other. Like, does the CPU just get progressively tougher as time goes forward until you lose, or?
I wish. I think it's just I just cycle through a bunch of them until I lose, with varying levels of difficulty.
Oh. So is it more just kind of random, or?
I think so. Yeah, this is more. It's more an endurance thing rather than progressing difficulty thing. It would be nice if it were, but PUYO PUYO Tetris is not known to increase the difficulty all that much.
Oh, so it's more like just over time, inevitably due to like human error and fatigue, like at some point you will eventually succumb.
Yes, that's been my experience. Or you get bored of it and you just top out yourself.
True, yeah, true.
Which has also happened to me a lot.
ちょっとやるか。
Yeah, do you recall when you were helping me with my stream audio a long while back now? And, you had me test out my high notes since they're sort of, I guess, like kind of like treated differently from my normal speaking voice. So it's important to check for both.
Yeah, I do recall that.
Do you mind if I try that right now? Not that I anticipate doing any kind of singing on Axion's channel tomorrow, but you know, just for like the knowledge, just you know.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how well it's going to come over on Discord, unless you have studio mode enabled, which will get rid of any processing. But sure.
I've turned off all the processing. Like set it to what is it called again? Like I think there's like input profile. There are the options like voice isolation, which is I think is the default, and in studio, and underneath that custom. And I've set it to custom.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just don't sing anything that would give me a copyright strike. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna do like skills.
Yeah, sure.
僕とやろうっていうのかい
There's a tiny
How did
bit
that
of
come through?
yeah, there's a tiny bit of peeking, but otherwise it's pretty clear.
Tiny bit. Well, I can only imagine that if I wasn't using the virtual cable, if it was just pure Discord with no assistance from OBS, there would be like a lot of peeking based on past experience. So I feel like I can take that as a pretty assuring sign that OBS, like everything is doing its job.
Yeah, I think it's certainly good enough for what you're going to be using it for.
Yeah, because I don't believe you were there when I was talking about this earlier, but the long and short of it is that lately Axe has been streaming a game called Minds Beneath Us, and it's a really cool game. It's like a narrative-driven game, like almost like it's more or less a visual novel, right? But there's it's kind of low budget, so there's no voice acting. And he has been like reading out all the every single piece of dialogue single-handedly from the very start. And last episode at the end of stream, he said that doing that, like reading all the dialogue for like 4 hours at a time, has been putting a strain on his voice. So I just sort of spontaneously offered to maybe help him with continuing voice acting with like through like over a voice call, and he chose to take me up on the offer. So as of tomorrow's episode, yeah, I'm supposed to be helping out with that. Just a bit of voice acting.
Yeah, 4 hours of pure talking is definitely a lot. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like not just talking, because he's talking to chat, and then he's also like trying to do different voices and like get into character. And sometimes like the characters like get like angry and like scream, and like there are really dramatic moments, and he's like doing his best to capture all that. So yeah, poor Axion.
Yeah, that does definitely sound like a lot.
Yeah.
使われちゃうの？いや。
I think he also said that he was gonna play that game until he's completely done with it. Is that right?
Yeah, I think we're all surprised as to how long the game is. I think if you didn't know very much about the game when he decided to play it, I'm actually not sure exactly where you heard about it, but I think the initial assumption was that we would just need to take 1 or 2 streams to complete, and it's been like, I think this is going to be the 8th episode, so it's actually quite a substantial game. Like 8 streams, each one like being like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours long. So it's been like worth it. I think it's like, I would describe it as like a real like hidden gem. We have no idea what we've been looking for, but it's been like sort of like the story I think is like really good. Like, I don't know if anyone who is watching right now would be interested in playing it, but my team, it's a sci-fi story, and I'm not sure how much I should reveal about it, but it's like, I think it's very topical. I think it raises some interesting philosophical questions. It has yeah, it's just very like kind of thought-provoking, and could sort of apply to a lot of our sort of like current day societal issues in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's just like a really good fit for Axion. I think it's really enjoying it. It's been like a real treat watching I think we probably have only a couple of episodes. Like, I anticipate the one that I'll be joining tomorrow to be maybe like the second last one. So we're close to the end, so it's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing but yeah, that's
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to tune in, because evenings. You'd think evenings would be a good time for me to tune into streams, but it doesn't actually turn out to be the case. In part because I'm also streaming sometimes, but...
Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay, hold on. I gotta figure out where I want to tank this. Probably not on this board. I'm glad to hear you and Axe are enjoying it. It does sound like a good fit for the channel, based on what you've said.
Yeah, I might end up making a couple clips of the playthrough, especially for those who tune in, just some highlights. Speaking of clips, I still haven't made a final decision as to whether I want to make a clip channel on my server. I know you had some sort of arguments as to why I should, including that not all of the clips will be visible on my homepage. But from what I've seen so far, I think they are. It's just that they don't show up right away. Like, they take a few days to show up after someone has initially made the clip. But I know you also said that a clip channel could be useful for clips that are sort of made, like not using that function, that are uploaded as regular videos, which I think is a compelling argument. I think I'm just I don't feel like I have a reason to do it so urgently, and especially because with the Tia Fair brand of anxiety that I have, like everything that I try to do takes like an hour, so I'm still thinking about it, but oh no, it looks like is this the end?
Well, I did I did die for that one, but I can. If we're still talking, I'll hop into online and see if anyone's here. But I do feel like I want to play a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's surprising. Usually there's nobody here.
Oh. Well, it's your lucky day.
Nope,
then,
they
I
left.
guess. Wait, oh, really? Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a suggestion. The list of arguments, while I think they're still true and applicable, I was largely just teasing you about it.
Okay. Well, in classic TFR fashion, I was sort of thinking, and I guess you get a sneak peek of my potential plan here, but I was thinking I would be more motivated to make the clip channel if Axion clips also went on it.
I mean, he already has a space in your server for stream announcements. I suppose it wouldn't be out of the question to do that.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised you set up a space for him, but well, maybe not completely surprised.
I feel like I don't need to ask what you mean by that. I mean, I think that was also kind of because of you, because I remember you at least once, like, maybe even told boys, sort of, you know, lamenting, you know, missing the streams because he doesn't have his own server and doesn't have like stream notifications. And, I don't know. Yeah, I just spontaneously got the idea to set up. I mean, I figured if nothing else, like I would benefit from it.
Yeah, I do appreciate it because I do remember saying that, and it has been helpful. I at least know that they're happening, even if I don't have the time to tune in necessarily. So it's not like I'm missing. I have the excuse anymore that I'm missing them because I didn't know they were happening.
Yeah, that makes sense. Were you, I don't, recall your being there, when I did one particular stream, but, did you end up hearing the story about, the Christmas present I got from Axion? Because it has to do with all the Discord stuff, setting up the notifications.
I don't think I had heard actually. No.
Yeah, I talked about this as part of my return stream. My first stream back after I got sick over the holidays. So he caught wind of the fact that I paid like $20 Canadian to purchase another pin cord slot, and he like felt bad, so he offered to pay me back for it, either like in cash or to like buy me like a gift that was sort of whose value was equivalent to the pin cord slot. And I don't really like the idea of money changing friends, so sure, I will be more than happy to take a Christmas present from you. Like he offered to send me a philosophy book, you know, which is very like him, that he you know, thinks that I would like. And he ended up doing that, and it was actually like that's like the funny part. Like the funny part is about to come, because he sent one day, I think he sent me a photo of like an Amazon package like on my doorstep. It was like the photo that like the delivery man like, you know, sent to him, you know. And like if you could like just take a moment to maybe just try to imagine like my reaction seeing like my Oshi, who lives in the United States in a different country, sending me like a picture of my own doorstep. I completely flipped out. Like I immediately ran downstairs to try to find the package, and it wasn't there, and I was freaking out. I started imagining the worst. I eventually found out that my husband found it first, but didn't let me know. He hid it in his room, you know, thinking he'd just give it to me on Christmas Day. So, in the and then I took pictures of it of the book and I showed it on stream. So in the end, it worked out fine. But I own that part owns me. If you want to see like a picture of like, the book, that also came with a note that Axion wrote, which was like really sweet. Those are
Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Did your husband know that the package was coming?
I think he did. Yeah. Which, you know, I guess not. Yeah, I guess that does raise the question of why did he do that. I think he has a habit of assuming things, like as rather than asking questions when he should. So I think he just assumed that I would prefer to receive it on Christmas Day as a surprise. The issue is that like I guess there was a bit of a misunderstanding because Axe had already sent me the picture, so I knew that it was there, and then if it's not, I don't physically perceive it on my doorstep, then that sort of instills in me the fear that the package, you know, got lost or got stolen, right?
Yeah.
Another funny thing is that apparently the package was tampered with, which was one of the reasons that you know, sort of took matters into his own hands. So I told Axe, Canada Post thinks you're a terrorist.
So that's funny. Oh, but it was ordered. Oh, I mean, I guess it was an Amazon package, though, right?
Yeah, it was, but it got tampered.
Yeah, I suppose if it was from Amazon US, it would have to go through customs.
Yeah, we're thinking that the customs officers, you know, felt the need to take people inside. And what's funny is that Axion signed the message inside as Axion, not his real name, which, you know, everybody knows anyway. So I just imagine the you know, security people opening the package, reading the note, and just seeing like just our like just chuny ass anime names instead of our like our real names, and then just being like, well, he's not a terrorist, but he is a nerd.
Where does the name Axion come from anyway? I don't think I looked at his debut VODs.
Oh really? I think he mentioned that it comes from it's like a portmanteau of the words what was it? I think like axiology, which is one of his favorite branches of philosophy. It's sort of the study of value, and eon, as you know, a reference to how as part of his lore, he's a being of light that's very old. He's, you know, pretty much the age of the universe and has been around for eons.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool name. Suits him well.
It is pretty cool.
Speaking of names, where does Penbu come from?
Penguin buckets.
What?
So one of my mascots, or yeah, so the lore here is that I've been hired by a penguin that has a bucket to provide him with entertainment.
This is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah, see, there's if you go all the way to the oldest video on my channel, there's lore video there.
Oh my goodness.
次は予習してきます
So
実力が違うよ
wait, there's so much to unpack here. So I guess do you just recommend that I watch the video at first and see if that answers any questions that I have?
Oh no, you can go ahead and ask them now. Although if you'd like to watch it, it might answer some questions.
Okay, well, I mean,
回収いたします5サインお手紙ちょうだい
is that you know does the penguin thing like you know is that meant to have anything to do with other aspects of yourself like being a programmer or being into puzzle games?
The penguin is vaguely inspired by. So I don't know how much you know about Linux, but Linux's mascot is a penguin. Penguin named Tux. So it's vaguely inspired by that.
Well, that's cute.
いくよ
And
But-
then as for the bucket part,
It's a random word. So a friend had Sorry, it's a little bit difficult trying to manage two things at once here. A friend had a habit of using random words for his account names, and bucket turned out to be one of them. And so I don't know. So actually, truthfully, these are references to certain people who have helped me along, or who have inspired me to. No, not inspired, but yeah, maybe inspired. Who have helped me along this journey to eventually becoming a VTuber. So they're significant in that sense. I'm not gonna name them publicly, but. Long-time viewers of the channel will probably be able to guess. Yeah, I'll tell you afterwards, but...
oh, well, you don't have to. And so okay, so one of them was this, you know, so I take it that one of them used sort of the word bucket, and then Penbu is meant to sort of be an homage to this person.
Yeah, yeah, in a way. Also, because I didn't really have any other ideas. It's very hard coming up with a name.
I can imagine. I don't know. I guess that it's had some sort of significance that I didn't know about, but I couldn't imagine that was it. I guess I had sort of assumed that it would be somehow maybe puzzle related or programming related, which I guess it kind of is, but
Yeah, I do have a lot of branding around puzzles, which I think a lot of people get confused about, because I don't really do puzzles all that much. I mean, here PUYO PUYO and Tetris are both a class of puzzle game, and I do play Tetris a lot, but it's not really the reason why I have puzzles as a branding. Also, in Timer Wanderer, hello. I know you know at least part of the story here, so yes, deep lore. So yeah, the reason I go with the puzzle branding is because a lot of what I do on stream is problem solving in one way or another. So programming is a lot of problem solving. Puzzles are obviously problem solving. Music is a little bit less obvious, but there are aspects of problem solving there in that you have an idea in your head, you want to try to figure out how to communicate that, and there are certain pieces of theory, like your theory is basically your tools, right? And you're trying to figure out how to express an idea using those tools. At least that's the way of looking at it.
yes. No, I think I can see what you're talking about. Like, I mean, I you know, if I may be so bold, I think I would describe you as a very rational and methodical person. So I think it's a good fit. I can see the vision and I respect it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's bold. I think that's pretty accurate.
Alright, well, I should probably be headed to bed, soon. Will you be playing much longer?
Probably not much longer. Maybe one last online game, assuming somebody shows up.
Alright, sounds good. Well, this was really fun. I really appreciate the opportunity to test out my setup before tomorrow. I hope it's okay that I sort of used you as like a, I don't know, or your stream as a sort of testing ground.
No, don't worry about it. Like, everything that happens in OpenVC is content, whether it's used for something else or what. So it's all good.
Okay, well, thanks for being open-minded. Yeah, this was fun. So yeah. I don't know. How do I close this out? I don't know what to say now. I'm pretty tired.
So what I usually say is good night. Even if it is morning for some people. Oh, that's not good. Have you heard of Universal Greeting Time?
I don't believe I have. Enlighten me?
So Universal Greeting Time says you say good morning when you enter chat and you say good night when you leave chat, no matter what time it is for you or anyone else.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that concept. I'm just gonna say, I'm Tia Fair, Idol Philosopher, and Justice Incarnate once again, for anyone who wants to know. Yeah, thank you so much to Penbu for hosting me, and, yeah, this was fun, and we'll talk again sometime, won't we?
Yeah, I'll be see you here in another VC, or Open VC sometime too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good luck with the rest of the stream, and, good night.
Yeah, thanks, good night. Now once again, as TFR, I will send the link now while I'm in the middle of games. There we go. But yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up here soon. That is. Oh, I just realized the other person playing Puyo as well. Even though they were, I think their profile said they were playing Tetris, or they were a Tetris player, which is the reason why I went Puyo to begin with. I am not. Nope. That's. Did they disconnect? Better not have been me to disconnect. Come on. Okay, well, I was going to lose that, but I'll take this win. Alright. Your loss, I guess. Sucks for you. Well, it's now kicked us off online play, so I think that's a good time to end. End on a win, even if it's technical. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the week. It is now Friday, so we don't have any more streams lined up. Next week, it's probably going to be another weird week. All of February is going to be weird for streams because of IRL stuff happening. Won't even be streaming for the last week of February, so I'll be putting up video content for that time. But yeah, watch out for the schedule. It'll be posted over on Discord and social media as well. So if you would like to join the Discord, there it is. And then also we had a we had a recording session yesterday. And I forgot to plug the throne, so I'm gonna plug it now. So if you would like to send me instruments for use in recording streams like that, there you have it. You can send me stuff there. And Am I missing anything else? I feel like I'm missing something else. Yeah, well, today's Friday, so that's no more streams for the rest of the week. I think I'm in good shape for the thing that's going to be happening, where I need this. So I'll probably be okay. Let's see how we can read this name. Happy birthday! I really wish YouTube had kept the display names, because it's a lot harder to read these handles. Mally HK. Well, I'm just gonna call you Newton, if that's okay. Happy birthday, Newton. Oh, Malachi. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Thank you. Yes, actually, you are the first person to invoke this, because I've been waiting to do this for a long time. People who have birthdays, they get... I can get my stream... Where's my microphone? There it is. I turn off the noise suppressor here. I've seen other streamers do happy birthday stuff, so this is going to be mine. You get a happy birthday piece on the automaton. I'm going to mute this. Just gotta make sure you hear this. Okay, I think we're good. Nope. I clearly haven't done this in a while. That's too low. Could have been better, but happy birthday. Congrats, you got the first one. Yeah, it's an automaton. I do automaton streams every once in a while, every quarter or so. Traditionally, I've done one in February, but I don't have time this February, so it might have to wait a couple months. But yeah, automaton karaoke. So if any of you are interested in that, you can go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, because we do that fairly regularly. Okay, I think that's it. This has been a good run. Twitch, stick around. We're going to find something to raid. And YouTube, if the person I'm going to raid is dual streaming, I will also manually send you there. Once again, manual, because we don't have enough subscribers to do that automatically. We need 1,000. I think we're at just a little bit over 250. So a quarter of the way there. But we're not reaching that anytime soon. Okay, I think that's it. Night chat, bye! Okay. I am a little bit torn between two people, but I think it's probably best to stay topical. So I'm going to give a shout out to the other person that I was considering rating. She had just started. Kip Samani. She's doing karaoke if you want to go check that out. But we are going to go raid Hakai VT. Did he show up in the Dub Cup? I don't remember. He's doing Tetrio. It looks like Tetra League right now. So if you're into that, then we're going to say hello. YouTube, I think that's it for tonight. He is not streaming on YouTube, so I'm going to end it there. For those on Twitch, this is the raid message. You can go ahead and copy that, paste it in when we get there. The stream is labeled as 18+. I don't know why, but viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, I think that is it. I do see some familiar names in chat, so we're among good company. Alright, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you all again for coming, and see you next time. Alright, bye.